Hello and welcome everyone. So from this video, I am going to discuss how to create an end-to-end Streamlit application that can communicate with our documents. So specialty of this app is it can talk to multiple documents, and also we can add or remove documents and alter the vector DB also from the application itself. So here we will be using Streamlit, Langchain, ChromaDB, and OpenAI to build this application. So first, let's move to a small demonstration of the application that we are about to create. So this is a quick demo of what we are going to create. So basically it contains this file upload box. So we can simply drag and drop documents to it. So for example, I will put some example documents. So we can upload many documents as we wish. And then if you don't need some of the documents, we can get rid of those documents as well by simply this delete button. So then we can forward questions. So for example, let's ask what is so when asking questions, it will show this spinning icon, and then it will come up with the answers which are extracted from this document, and also along with the sources where they came from. And also in the middle, even we can get rid of these documents, and it will quickly adapt and create the vector DB. And also we can add the documents as well. All right, so this is the application we are going to create. So let's go through the code and create it. To create this application, we will be using Streamlit. If you haven't heard of Streamlit, it's a super easy way to build and host Python applications. So if you go to streamlit.io, you can freely sign up for it. And also, you have to link your GitHub account when you are signing up. So I have already created an account, so I will not repeat these steps. So once you have signed up and logged into your Streamlit account, you will be redirected to a page like this. So this page basically contains various applications that you already have in your Streamlit account. And from this button, you can also create a new application here. Pressing on this new app button, you will be redirected to this form. So here, basically, you have to put your repository URL here, and the branch, and also the main file path. The application that you are willing to host need to be in a repository of the Git account that you have connected with your Streamlit account. Then you can give the corresponding repository name here, as well as the main file name here. So let's move to the GitHub and let's create a new repository so that we can connect it with our Streamlit application. So here now I am in GitHub. So with this, we can create a new repository. So here I will give the repository name as multi-doc QnA, and the description we can leave it for now, and I will set it as public, and then I can go ahead and create the repository. So this is the repository we created. So here we need to have two files. The first one is the Python file. So this is the main file which contains the Python code to the application that we are creating. Next, we need the requirements.txt file. So this file contains all the libraries that are required for our application. So from this menu, I will click on this creating a new file button so that I can add a new file. So as the name, I will give it as main.py. So I will also zoom a little bit so that you can see it in a better way. So here we can write our code. So first thing is we need to import all the libraries that we want in our application. So I will copy and paste all the required library imports. So basically here we need to import a Streamlit and Langchain and all the regular libraries that we have been using for the document QnA. We are importing ChromaDB and OpenAI embeddings and also QnA with sources chain. And also we import PyPDF for extracting the text from the PDF files. So next, I will copy and paste the read and textify function. So this function I have been gone through from my previous video as well. So basically, given set of files, the task of this function is to extract a text from each of the pages and store them in a list, and also annotate them with document name as well as the page number. So this function will extract the text from PDFs and it will return two lists. The first one is the text list of text. The second one is a list of sources. All right, next let's set the page layout. So we can do that by calling st dot set page config. And then inside this, as the layout, we can give it as a center. And next, we can give page title. It should not be inside quotations. Page title, and we can give this as anything we want. I will go ahead with multi doc QnA for now. So that's it, the page layout, and we can also set a header. So here also I will go ahead with multi-doc QnA. All right, so next I will put a horizontal line to separate this header section. All right, so that's the header of our application. Next, I will create the file uploader. So the file uploader, I will copy and paste the code. So the file uploader can be initiated with this code. And here also need to be moved. The indentation need to be fixed like this. So the file uploader, we can call the st.fileuploader, and then here we can give some hint, and we can also enable the accept multiple files option here. And the type again, we here we have allowed text and PDF files. So that's how we initiate the file uploader. All right, next I will also put separator here to separate this part as well. Right. Next, let's validate whether files are uploaded. So we can use an if statement for that. So this checks whether is there any files. So we can forward messages to the application with st.info. So I will use this text, upload files to analyze. So it will tell a user to upload the files. And if the files are already uploaded, we can go ahead with elif. So in the elif, I am checking whether there are uploaded files. Here we can give a message that this many files are uploaded. We can give it with st, right? and there I will be using this text. So this will basically tells get the length of uploaded files, and it will say this many files are uploaded. And next we can call the function that we have created and extract the text from these documents. And so basically we will call this read and textify function, and I will get the output to this variable. So basically this contains two lists. The first one is the list of text, basically the documents, and then a list of sources. So the first output is the list of documents. The second output is the list of sources. So I can separate these two outputs. So I can get all the documents as the first index of this textify output function, textify output variable, and then I can get all the sources with the its first index. All right, so now we have extracted the text from the documents, and also we have extracted the sources. Next, we can initialize the OpenAI embedding extractor like this. So here we have to give OpenAI API key. So this one again we can add as a secret in this Streamlit application. So we will discuss how to add secrets in Streamlit application in a moment. So we can access the secrets like this. Okay, so here I have copy and pasted the until creating the model. So otherwise the video will be too long. So basically I am extracting the embeddings and I'm creating embedding extractor like this with OpenAI embedding. And also I am initiating the vector store. So in the vector store, I need to give the documents and then the embedding creating instance here, and also the metas, which is the sources that I have extracted from this function. And also next we can initialize, we can give the model name, and then we have to create the retriever object like this. So here we can give how many documents we need to build the context in question answering. Next, we can initialize the model. So here we are using the OpenAI ChatGPT model. And here we can set the Streamlit secret. With the Streamlit secrets, we can give the OpenAI API key. And here I can create the retrieval QnA with sources chain. So when we are doing the question answering, it will respond the answer plus the source. All right, so once the documents are uploaded, we can give some kind of header to the user so that he can start asking questions from these uploaded documents. So I will go ahead with the header. Sorry, this header, and then here I will give something like ask your data. Next, we have to create a text input box to get the user questions. So, and also we have to assign it to a variable. So I will go ahead with this way, the user queue. So this will be the question that user is forwarding. And then we can create a text box, st text area. And then within bracket also I can give a hint to the user. I will put enter your questions here. All right, next we can create a submit button. So with the submit button, we can also create with the if condition to check whether the submit button is pressed. So I will go with if dot button. So here the submit button, I will give button text. Let's get response. So if they press the get response button, Here, let's go with some try catch phrases to ensure there are no errors as well. So in the try block, I will create a spinner so that it will show some kind of loading. So this is also possible with the Streamlit. So I will go with spinner. Then we can give a loading message. We can use something like model is working on it. All right, so with the spinner, next, what I need to do is to run the model. So basically, I can get the result to a variable again. So I will go with the result is equal to the module. And then the within bracket, I need to use in curly braces the question. So the question would be the question we are getting from here. So we have assigned it to a user queue. So I will give it here. And then we have to also give that parameter return only outputs. Need to set it to. All right. So next we can have some subheaders to separate the response that we are getting. And then we can extract the answer part from the model response. And also we can have another subheader to separate the sources. And next we can print the sources. All right, so that's the try segment. And next we can move to the except segment. So if any error happens, we can give that response again back to the users so they won't be confused. So we can give it with the st error. And also here I will do a user-friendly command as well, like this. So that's it basically. This is our main Python file. So after creating this, you can click on this commit changes button. And from here, you can commit it. So, all right. So now we have created our main.py Python file. The next, we have to create the requirements.txt. So here you can click on the add file button again and create new file. So here you can give the name as requirements.txt. And then you can give all the libraries that you require. So I will copy and paste it here. So, all right. So next we can commit this as well. So that's how we can create the two files that we want in this application. So the main.py and requirements.txt. So now we can combine this Git repository with our Streamlit application. All right, so in the Streamlit here, you can now provide the GitHub repository. So it is the multi-doc QnA. So as you can also see it from this dropdown, I will click on it. And the branch is master and the main Python file is main.py. Next, you can click on this advanced settings button. And here you can also change the Python version. So I will keep it as it is. And here you can provide the secret keys in the Streamlit application. Here we are using OpenAI API key. So here we need to mention that as a Streamlit secret. So I can simply type here And within quotation marks here, you can specify your API key. So I will provide mine and I will press on the save button. All right, so now we have set the secret key as well. So next, all you need to do is click on this deploy button. So this will take a little bit of time, and then we can open the API, the application that we created. All right, so here we can drag and drop various documents to this box. So I have created 3 documents named Australia, India, and USA. So these are 3 documents that I created from ChatGPT. So these documents contain information about each of these countries. So I will drag and drop these into this box. So Australia, India, and USA. So as you can see, all 3 documents are here in the upload box. So then it says 3 documents loaded, and it opened up this input text box so that we can ask questions from it. So first I will ask what is the population of USA? Then I have to press this button. So as you can see, it shows the loading button and then it gives the answer. So the population of USA is over 331 million people, and also it gives the source where it came from. Also, we can ask another question. What are the status of Australia? It gives all the status from Australia, and it also identify the correct source as well. So from here also we can remove some of the documents, and we can also add more documents as well simply by dropping here. So with that, as you can see here, the vector DB will be dynamically constructed and updated so that we can ask the questions. So here I have deleted the USA document, and I will also delete India. And here now we only have Australia. So the vector DB has also updated. And if you need those documents again, you can simply drag and drop it here. So the vector DB will be quickly constructed, and then you can use it for the question answering. So that's how you can create a multiple document question answering system with the Streamlit and Langchain along with the ChromaDB. Also, if you go to here, so here from the settings, you can do various changes to the appearance of the app. If you click on this white mode, it will go to the white mode of the application. And so here you can also set a dark theme if you want. So likewise, you can create applications with the Streamlit, and basically with this link, you can access it from anywhere in the world, also with the mobile, laptop, tablet, any device as well. So that's it from this video. So I will also include the script files in the description. So thank you for watching, and see you from the next video.